Tonight, workers wanted. Business owners in South Florida say they are struggling to get employees back to work. It's a hiring dilemma happening across the country.
CBS 4's Keith Jones joins us live on Las Olas Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale with what one business owner says is behind the shortage of workers. Keith?
Yeah, that disappointing jobs report from Friday perhaps shed some light on reality here. 266,000 jobs were added last week, but that's far below the million that was anticipated. And the hospitality and restaurant industries, they're really hurting. The jobs are out there. There's plenty of them, like Cuba Libre, which is hiring here. But it appears some folks would just rather stay home and collect a government check.
They want to cheat it, they cheat it. It's finally going to catch up to them.
He's talking about people taking advantage of the system, sitting home collecting unemployment and stimulus checks. G. Lowe, Dorsonville, a busser at Cuba Libre and Rum Bar on Las Olas, says his work ethic won't allow him to take the easy road.
I have goals and plans to meet, actually, so I need to work.
There's a labor shortage, especially in the hospitality industry. Cuba Libre's owner, Barry Guton, says his restaurant is down roughly 50 employees.
We're open 7 nights a week, but we can't open for lunch or brunch or late night because we don't have enough employees.
This is the first Monday in a while Cuba Libre has been open. Guton closed Mondays for about a month to give overworked employees a bit of a break and also to hold job fairs, which proved to be a futile endeavor.
We're not getting enough applications, and those who do apply often don't show up for the interview. The $300 more than doubles anybody's unemployment. And a lot of people are staying home because they're getting stimulus checks.
The wood-fired grill still burns hot. The mojitos keep pouring, but they can't open to capacity because Cuba Libre won't let customer service suffer. The eatery trying to streamline the hiring process as well by creating a QR code potential employees can scan. They're even offering a $250 signing bonus to no avail. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden addressed the trillions of benefits on Monday and its impact on people being paid to stay home, and he says it's simply not true.
It's easy to say, the line has been, because of the generous unemployment benefits, that it's a major factor in labor shortages. Americans want to work.
That statement is in direct conflict with what Guton witnessed at a recent job fair.
We literally heard people snicker and say, why would I work?
19-year-old server Gabriel Romero echoed the same sentiment. He knows a lot of people who choose not to work and collect benefits. Entertainment areas around South Florida and the country with help wanted signs experience labor shortages. Romero says he's not going to be a part of the problem.
What I'm doing makes me happy, and if I'm here and I do my work and I can get more income for my own things or my own personal projects, I'll feel better of myself and feel that I'm doing something, that I'm not just living from the government.
Now, look, there are legitimate reasons why people don't work. The owner here at Cuba Libre says he's got employees who have kids. They're school age. They're distance learning. They can't leave them home alone. Also, there are people who are truly concerned about contracting COVID-19. By the way, there is a rumor of extended checks from the government. If that doesn't happen, if there's no extension, these latest round of checks will dry up, in September. Reporting live in downtown Fort Lauderdale, Keith Jones, CBS 4 News Tonight.